Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
All right, so earlier we did a freestyle cast that for some reason, because I had to run out, I couldn't even upload it, like I was telling Scott before. Just uploading it now. We talked about different things. You watched that cast. I have to move forward, okay? So I did some reviews today about... because I've been doing reviews on my second channel, Matrix Lord 212 Channel 2, right?
Yeah.
Now, as I said before in the other cast, I don't want to, like, because some people are like, we want a more... Remember how we joked when someone said that's not a review of the horror cast? Like,
yeah.
Whatever. And I got annoyed, right? I do get annoyed with things, even though maybe people don't mean it, but I do get annoyed. Not that I'm mad at the person, but when someone tells me, constructive criticism about the reviews of the comics, I'm having fun when I'm doing it. This is not a job. But when someone says, oh, I think you need to do more detailed, I don't want to. No. The whole thing about the single videos is the single videos have to be short.
Yes,
that's my format, okay? If I want to do a cast on it, that's different, like now.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the point that I'm going to bring. I got my comics at JHU, and... because it's right by my house, and I like JHU and I know the owners for a while. So I got this. I was up in the air about this.
Neat.
I love the video game, right? Now this is Spider-Man City at War, okay? And they say Gamerverse because that's the universe.
Yeah.
Because it's Marvel Spider-Man for PlayStation 4, okay? I was up in the air because at one point in time I was like, you know what? This would be awesome if they start showing new adventures with Marvel Spider-Man from the video game.
Yeah.
I'm on board, right? But then I had my doubts, like I doubt they would do that, right? So I was leaning towards not getting it. They held it for me just in case I wanted it. I bought it, right? And I got to tell you, and I know a lot of things on here are not... Look, if I don't like something, you're going to hear about it. This isn't no...
And you said it all, too.
We're not bullshitting you, okay? And I may get heat for it, but I have to save my peace of mind, all right? I was really pissed after reading this, okay? And I'll tell you why. Bad enough that the book is $4, $3.99, right? And I'm spending extra money. Okay. This is Gamerverse, different universe, great. Why do you have to copy the entire video game word for word and put it into a comic book? Why are you doing that, right? So maybe there's a sentence the writer did or two that is different, but basically it's like plagiarizing their own thing from the video game, right? And somebody's putting their name on it. Now, I'm really pissed off. I got to tell you, I'm really pissed off because I felt totally that I got screwed by Marvel by putting this crap out. Not only did they make a big thing about this, but they made variant covers. They try to get people on board. But here's the thing. If you never played Marvel Spider-Man, then don't get the book because it ruins the video game experience. And if you get the video game and you want to get the book, it ruins the comic book experience because you know it already. You're beating the game. So, I'll promote as many books as possible. This is great. This is great. If something's not great, it's not great. Okay? So let me tell you something right now. This should have been the continuing adventures after.
To me, that's what they should do with a comic book if it's spun off from a video game or vice versa. Don't rehash the thing verbatim by verbatim.
I fought the Kingpin in the beginning. I don't need to see him say it word for word what he said to Spider-Man. Maybe the writer threw in a new sentence. But you know what? That's stretching it too because a lot of the stuff that was said on here, keywords, was said in the video game. So I'm very disappointed, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am not going to get the second issue. Because
now, if they made a novelization of the video game...
But that's what this is. This is not...
That's different.
This is all bullshit. Like, you make it like it's a different thing. This ain't no different thing. Okay? This annoys me. This is false advertisement. This is like ripping the fans off. If I want to copy and paste a video game, I'll write it out and I'll do my own thing. I don't need to spend $4 for this. And you know what?
No,
I almost bought multiple covers. So I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I gotta tell you, Marvel Spider-Man PS4 is the greatest Spider-Man game I've ever played. But don't try to trick me with this.
Yeah.
You lost me. So you know what? I'm even angry that I even got it. But you know I got it. Whatever. Now, second thing that annoys the shit out of me. Okay, wasn't gonna get it. I'm not on board with. Look, here's the thing. You're gonna spend now. This is $5, $4.99. If I'm going to spend $5, you have to understand my mentality. If I'm going to spend $5, okay, I want an awesome looking cover.
Oh, no.
I don't want this cover. Okay?
What
you may think, oh, that's cool because, oh, it's showing the 60s. It's like almost black and white and whatever. No. I'm not on board with, okay? I'm not on board with this at all. I'm going to tell you right now, and let's think about it, right? I said it was okay. No, it's not. I'm going to tell you why. My dad was in Vietnam, okay? So they're trying to cross the line.
Mm-hmm.
The situation that we have here is a writer that's writing about Vietnam in the 60s, late 60s, right? Like he knows what the F he's talking about, okay?
Oh, God.
This is the social justice warrior, politically correct bullcrap 2019
oh, God.
reviewing the 60s. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. Well, I got an echo on your end for some reason. Got it. You there? Okay. Still echo? All right. So, I'm going to tell you right now that, one, from what I was told, my dad was there, different things, and what we see in history, right? This is the war that, like, we basically almost lost because they didn't know that the people were willing to kill themselves for their beliefs. You had children that were tough and trained to bomb themselves and kill themselves. And, never in history did they encounter that, like people just willing to die. So they portrayed, and I'm not saying they were all like this, but they portrayed like America is evil. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a little pissed off. Okay, I'm sorry.
I hate when they're doing that as well.
I 100% do not agree with Marvel's thing. Okay, America's evil. They did the wrong thing. They had Iron Man helping out America, right? This is a Spider-Man book, first of all, okay? And we got this shit in here. So why don't you just stop the bullshit and you do a Captain America in the 60s or fucking, Iron Man in the 60s? You're trying to do a Spider-Man book and you're putting this fucking shit in here. That pissed me the fuck off. And I'm going to tell you right now, Captain America's talking to Spider-Man. He's like, I'm going over there because I don't know if we're doing the right thing. And he wasn't even fucking a part of it ever in the comics with Vietnam, right? He's too busy fucking, fighting the fucking threats here this time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because he just, I got to go over there. Captain America doesn't have to be in every fucking war there is. So, like, he had shit going on here. He woke up. He fought all these threats. They had the Loki. Come on now. So this thing here, they hit the big fucking splash page. The money shot is these soldiers go to gun down a crying woman with a baby, which is bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
They wouldn't even done that even in the comic book.
Because they'd be court-martialed. Bullshit, right? I mean, maybe it probably did happen in some cases, but the way they're portraying it in the book from the writer's point of view is that America is completely wrong and in the wrong in everything, and not even a little bit of anything towards the effect of Vietnam, they're evil or they're bad or anything. Like, they're like angels. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not saying anything against Vietnam, but they had a thing where the soldiers went to gun down, like, for no reason, like a mother and a child, right? And you see the shield hitting the fucking soldiers in the face. And Captain America, they're like, you're a freaking traitor to America. He's like, I don't care. I defend, like, people. I'm not part of, like, what the fuck are you, what the fuck? And he's like, come on, tell Iron Man, let's go. Like, what the shit is this? Okay? And I gotta tell you, I wasn't crazy about his run this guy on Peter Parker, and it got canceled, by the way. And I'm not, you know what? He left a little before that, but you know what? I wasn't crazy about it. I didn't crazy about J. Jonah Jameson at the time. No, when he's Spider-Man, I wasn't crazy about him having a sister. I'm like, what kind of fucking weird-ass direction are we going to? I wasn't crazy about them going to another timeline and creating another timeline, and I was like, you give me a fucking headache. So I was kind of not happy with his run, okay? Not saying, like, everything he does is bad, okay? But I was not happy. You don't have to like everything from the writer. Doesn't mean, you know, you're entitled to have differences. So
Yeah.
I did like the artwork. Mark Bagley is one of my favorite artists. I really love his stuff, and when he drew Spider-Man.
Just because the way they displayed a lot of the stuff within the book.
Mark Bagley, I got, like, when I collected, like, almost everything in Spider-Man back in the day. I love Mark Bagley. He's a great artist, right? So here it is. One of my favorite artists is drawing this shit. So I'm like, oh, this is great. Gwen Stacy. This is great, whatever. But then I'm looking at this, and I'm like, wait a minute. They took this from the Spider-Man movie. They took this from the comic. They took this from something else. This is not, don't look at this as the real history at all timeline of 616 Marvel. This is like an alternate timeline. Don't even, okay? They're putting dialogue in Peter Parker's mouth that I don't even think they put in the comic. Like, he's like, I gotta go get Scratch. And I'm like, what? I never heard of that. Even my family members never even mentioned, like, if they want to make money, they need to get Scratch. I think he's just fucking footnote and looking up shit that somebody from 20, you know, I don't know. But
yeah,
Scratch.
he's just using some
right. That's not, that's fucking horseshit. So,
which was probably rarely used anyway.
And so there was all this shit going on in here, and the thing about this series is supposedly he's supposed to age in real time. So we're gonna have like a 90-year-old Spider-Man eventually, like, which is not gonna make any fucking sense. And again, we get to the bullshit of, oh, the writers really love to have old characters, old man Logan, old man Quill, old man, you know, this, old man that. Like, I don't fucking want to see that. Maybe because you're getting older, you want to see it because you envision yourself as a superhero. And oh shit, that, like, look, great, you know, you're promoting all that crap about when you get older, you're stronger. What? The fans don't want to see that. They really don't. I mean, if you look at the sales, not really. The only reason why Old Man Logan's doing well is because Wolverine was dead. Fucking comic, and it's like, you know, different things happening. But, like, you know, now with Wolverine back, you don't really care about Old Man Logan, do you? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think fans are crazy about Wolverine for the future with being this fucking force either. But anyway, so, you know what? I was like, it's okay. But it really, in a way, it wasn't. Because it's like, I don't even want to be on board. Now, I will get the next issue because it's the 70s. So I want to see how they do with Gwen Stacy dying and the Clone Saga and all this crap. But I definitely, and I want to see how he explains how they never got married after going out for like fucking 10 years or some shit. Because I guess that's going to do shit like that, obviously. You know, so it's going to have to make fucking sense. Which, if it's not making sense, then we're going to have an issue. And again, I felt like they copied the whole. There was another person that did it in the comics that Norman Osborn, you know, saw Peter Parker as a true son and legacy. They did that, where Norman Osborn revealed in the comic that he was responsible for Gwen Stacy dying, not the web line. But this goes back to the movie too, where he's like, Parker, you know, join me, and I see you, and I'll back you, and you know, you're the son I always wanted. That's not always the way it was, you know. Period. So. Two comics that I wasn't crazy about. But this is the format to where we could talk in detail about it. The podcasts. Okay? The single videos have a uniqueness all their own. Okay? I say what I have to say. I try not to spoil it too much. But if we want to go in detail, that's where the podcasts come in. Like right now, we're going into detail discussing one topic on the Everything Show is these two comics, right?
Bingo.
Now, mind you, there's Spider-Man storyline right now, Amazing Spider-Man, I think is absolutely fantastic, right? The Hunted, like, you know, whatever, with Kraven the Hunter, I'm fucking loving that shit, right? I'm even loving that there's extra issues, even though I gotta go for the money, which sucks, but I'm loving it, okay? I'm loving that. I'm loving Superior Spider-Man. Friendly Neighborhood, I'm like, because I'm, you know, but I'm loving these things, and there's some things I don't love, which you'll hear my mouth about. I'll hate the first issue of Champions, but I love the second issue. And I love the third issue. So it's genuine. It's not bullshit fucking reviews to get like interviews and perks. I don't give a shit about that. Okay, if I'm gonna spend $5 and it sucks, I'm gonna say it sucks. Now, I thought it was okay, the '60s one, but there was some stuff in there that pissed me the F off. Because I am not all about this.
Political correct garbage.
Listen, I am not all about this agenda, even in the Avengers, that America is the enemy, America is the enemy. Then you know what? Go to another fucking country and fucking write. Because you shouldn't even fucking be in here bashing your own. And this is the thing. Everybody's too quick to bash your own country all of a sudden. Like, it's okay. Like, they twist the whole thing like freedom of speech. You as a comic book company, have responsibility to be fair. Both sides of the spectrum, both sides of like the political part, Democrat, Republican. Stop putting your shit in there.
Non-partisantal.
You should be able to listen. As a writer, you should be able to write about somebody, right? You got to get into it, right? And you are not that person, okay? Maybe the person you're writing about is a Democrat and you're a Republican. You got to fucking write the character the way it's supposed to be. You can't fucking fuck around and put your shit in there. Because if I read thousands of comics and when I read that, I'm like, this isn't fucking Spider-Man. This is Zarsky.
You can't make every enemy one political side.
Right. So stop it with the shit. Write for the fucking character as the character, not as yourself, not as your political shit. Like, the day I see Spider-Man fucking as a Yankee fan, I'll be bullshit because he's been a Met fan. So don't fucking tell me that shit. They got married in Shea Stadium. So don't fucking say that. Don't fucking. I'm telling you, I get
a Cardinals fan.
Listen, I get crazy too because they were very thorough. They were like, he likes, chocolate donuts. He likes this. He likes that. Don't fuck around and tell me he likes different things, like he's vegan or some shit. That's bullshit. So. I got to tell you, I'm very vocal about it. And you know what? Like about $10 almost down the tubes. But you know what, though? We got a review. They'd be like, oh, Matrix, you're going to... No, that's not monetized. That other channel. Not yet. So where am I going to make money from that in 2020? Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having fun over there. My channel 2. But it's not making, like, accounting-wise... if I'm spending like, $100 in comics, it's not like I made $100 back. Probably have to like put out 1,000 videos or 2 or 3 to make that 100 back. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the funness. And again, what we talked about in the freestyle cast is basically I'm gonna do videos the way I feel they need to be done. But if we need to go further on the subject, that is what the Everything Show is for. That is what the freestyle cast is for. That is what all the podcasts is there for, is to expand upon something that I talked about in single videos. And I think that's the best way to do it. Because again, if for the people that are tuned in for that specific channel, for me doing videos, right? They don't want a 40-minute, 30-minute. They don't want that. They want me in and out, 5 minutes, less. Not even 5 minutes. 5 minutes might even be too much, But the whole thing is I'm just, I try not to spoil it too much because I'm like, that's the whole point. It's like I don't want to spoil it. You got to make the decision for yourself. Matrix Law is not telling you what to buy, what not to buy. He's telling you how mad he is or happy.
On how he felt on a comic or on.
Right, I'm telling you how I feel. So you make your own decision. If you want to go pick up City at War, God bless you. If you want to pick up the 60s Spider-Man, God bless you. I'm going to get the 70s, but maybe that's it. I'm not fond of reading a Spider-Man comic where he's going to be 50 and he's complaining about his back hurts. That's not, you know what? That's me when I wake up. Like I don't need to read about that shit. It wouldn't be interesting for you to read about me too. Like my shit personally, like that. That's boring. Okay. So that's out of the picture. Also, rehashing from the freestyle cast that you guys never saw yet, or you're watching it now, I don't know, or maybe you're not. I have to turn off notifications for everything. Because what's happening is I cannot, and I'm not singling out any one person, right? But if I say something like, I'm going out today, or I'm going to work, and I'll be back tonight. I'll talk to you tonight, right? That means I'll talk to you tonight. Not that I'll get messages all day long, because I have to do shit, right? So, and this is what happened. It's like, and I love communicating. I love whatever, but you can't have it interfere.
Just excess.
Right, you can't have it interfere with your everyday life. Like, if you have to work, you have to work. That's it. People have to understand. You know, if you're in a conference, like my publisher, like whatever, like I can't. Even if I'm writing, like I need to have that focus. I can't have my phone, and I write on my phone sometimes, or I write in paper. But the things pop up. They're like, hey man, okay, you know, why don't we just wait until the nighttime, and then talk about whatever broke today? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just saying, like, if I tell a specific, if I say Scott, I go to you, right?
Yeah.
I say, Scott, I'm gonna go out today. I have stuff to do. I will talk to you tonight. Now, I know Scott will not message me for any fucking thing unless some fucking crazy shit is happening, like Tobey Maguire's back as fucking Spider-Man and Spider-Man fucking
if I see something
Earth-shattering
he might be interested in,
right, Earth-shattering,
I'll send it to him. But I'm not
right, Earth-shattering shit.
Yeah,
and I have no problem with Scott.
Every 5 minutes, going here, blah 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 blah.
Because we'll be on here talking. We won't be talking message. We don't. It's like a little bit of here, hi, and we don't have a huge dialogue for hours on the and never on a messenger. That's because that's what the cast is for. We do that. So briefly, that's it. But other people that I interact with, I try to tell them nicely. Look, I'm going to be out today. I'm doing my book today. But I have to turn it off because I just, you know what, creatively, like, you know, I can't do it because the moment I lose that, it's gone. I can't get it back, right? So, like, that's the point. It's I have a world where I work, and I have a world where I have
you've got a world.
I got to.
Oh my!
I know. I got to separate. The worlds can't collide with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's like it's colliding. So I can't have that.
We're all getting off the subject. I did see, like I said, I did see The Flash last night. It was good, and I'm going to say is a big reveal was made.
Okay. All right. Don't say no more because you'll be spoiling the shit out of it for me. Okay. So I did earlier today. I did see the video of Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter announcing that yes, Bill and Ted 3 is coming. Face the Music. Yep.
August 21st, 2020, if I remember right.
Right. Now, on one hand, I'm ecstatic. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be the greatest thing. But then, on one hand, I'm like, well, wasn't a fan of 2.
Yeah.
Fan of 1. I wasn't really a fan of 2. I thought it started getting really, really, really. I wasn't a fan of 2. I'm sorry. Okay. And I thought at the end of 2 that they basically made it like they made their song. You know, so now it's like, maybe is 2 canon? I don't know. But we don't need to get into the specifics of that. But I'm excited. Okay. But the line is be excellent to each other. Not be excellent to each other. Not, that's it. Party on dude. Be excellent to each other. So let's not change the line. Right. Let's not change it to be hip for 29. No, it's be excellent to each other. Because you could be excellent all the time.
Yeah.
But if you're not excellent to other people, then you're a dick.
Yep.
So that's the point. Don't be a dick. So be excellent to each other. Party on dude. Party on dudes. That's it. Because again, you shouldn't be boring as fuck. You should be partying once in a while too. So I do want to see that time travel thing. I want to see them zapping around. I don't want it to just be about them. We're gonna write a song. We're gonna write a song. I expect them to time travel, them get their mojo back, and boom, and then they write the song. That's what I want to do.
That would be an interesting pairing, wouldn't it?
Right. They're going around, and then now they got inspiration to do the song, and then they do the song. So I'm looking forward to that. Now we also heard
Austin Powers. Oh my God! Can you imagine the dilemma?
I can't wait for another Austin Powers.
Yeah,
I want that so bad. So let's see if anybody's around because I want to be fair. I think Alex wanted to talk about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3 or whatever Face the Music they're going to call it. But so let's get first of all, let me get into the screen where I can see your comments because, you know, I do care about your comments, whether I agree with them or not, which sometimes I don't have to agree. I'm a human being. It's fine. Okay, so I see there he is. There's Alex. Okay. There's Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Okay, so okay, do please stop spoiling shit like about Discovery, because not everybody's watched it.
I've seen it, and
you gotta.
I told a buddy of mine,
gotta
the only thing I said to a buddy of mine, another buddy of mine, I said the gal that plays Airman, a different woman played her between the first and second seasons, and
right,
because that was revealed on an IGN after show.
So I'm gonna get Daniel in here too, but I'm very strong about spoilers. You gotta be respectful. I know you're excited, Daniel, but you gotta be respectful to people who didn't see it, because you know you blew some major things to me that time, and I got really hot and pissed about it. So I don't want you starting like, you know. Okay. Hold on, I'm just checking out. Okay. Also, I just want to say one thing too. Please, nobody become like an in-betweener on here, a messenger on here for somebody else. Let somebody else talk to me if they can. Don't be like, no one's gonna do no major changes to my cast or get me to like whatever. Like this is, don't make a drama thing out of things. Okay. Hey, what's up, Alex?
Hey, Alex.
Hello.
All right, so Alex,
Daniel.
Yes.
what do you think about the Bill and Ted 3?
About bloody time. It's been on and off for ages.
Yes. Now, will
Hi,
you?
what's up?
Hi, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Alex, what did you like both Bill and Ted movies?
I loved the first one, but I wasn't too sure on the second.
Okay, so you were like me. Okay. But what did you think with the news when they came out and everything? Were you excited? I mean, I know you were excited. So
I'm glad they actually got the time to do this, because I know Keanu Reeves has got a busy schedule. I don't know about Alex Winters, but now it's going ahead, and I think they should end it. You know,
right,
on
it's
the
final
third
chapter.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Daniel, have you watched Bill and Ted? Any of the movies?
Nope.
No, you haven't seen. All right. So,
I heard of them.
what's that?
I heard of them.
Okay. One thing I'm going to tell you, Daniel, is you have to learn. I know you're excited about a show, but you have to learn not to spoil stuff for people, because you tend to do that, and people get mad.
No,
at you.
no, you're not spoilers.
But don't talk.
No,
I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't see any of it. So, like, you saying any little thing is a spoiler.
But you're not going to watch it anyway.
No, I am
going to watch it anyway.
No, Scott, did I pay for Discovery weeks ago? Scott, I paid for. I told you.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right.
I paid for on the PlayStation Network. I bought some episodes of Discovery.
Right.
Remember I told you?
About that. I thought you were talking about the whole shtick. Yeah.
No, I bought.
Yeah.
I said I have intent. First of all, I'm buying something I really fucking didn't like, but I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll like it. So I was open-minded. So I did buy some episodes from season 1, try to get caught up. So don't assume, Daniel, I'm not going to do it, because I said it on a few casts that I am going to do.
No, it was just speculation, man. It was just speculation. We're just talking
I know, but the thing is, like, you can't assume like I'm not going to watch something. You know, if I say on the cast, I don't fucking lie. So if I come on the cast and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking watch Discovery or Orville, I'm gonna. I just need to have fucking time to do it with different things. So
which returns tonight or tomorrow.
So I only saw 2 episodes of Orville. I only saw it. So I bought the Discovery. I think I saw the one. I was up to the one with Harry Mudd, right, from season 1, and I bought the 2 episodes after that, but I didn't watch them yet. Okay, just like Walking Dead, I'm behind 2 episodes, so I gotta watch those, and then I get to. And Orville, I'm totally behind. Again, it's a thing where I'm trying to like work more to make money for a new book. So me working more means less time for anything. So that's why it's not because I didn't like it. Well, with Discovery, I didn't like it, but like, you know, I committed to doing Discovery, but like, I just don't have the time. Like that's the only thing. So, but yet I find time for other things. I don't know, whatever. All right, so Daniel, you're loving Discovery, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What else do you watch?
Well, nothing else right now. There's nothing I'm really interested in, you know.
So you're limiting only yourself to one show? What? There's so many shows out there.
I know. I don't care about any other show, man.
Well, why not?
Well, because they're not interesting, you know, anymore. It's like drying up.
But like Doctor Who, you like or you don't like?
No, I like Doctor Who. Yeah. Well, actually, no, not really, not anymore.
No more. You're done.
The writing for Doctor Who is just, you know, I don't know. It's not about her being a woman. It's just that the writing is dried up. It's like dry.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'm still angry they got rid of Capaldi, man. I'm still angry. Because, you know, he was supposed to stay on for a few more years, but then they, you know, what they did. So, well, you know, there was some drama.
I want to ask you a question. Why don't you get into like Game of Thrones or like?
I can't. You know, it's just there's so much to catch up on. You know, it feels like work. You know, a lot of work.
I understand that. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex, what else do you watch?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been watching The Flash, Supergirl lately, which is getting interesting a bit.
Okay.
I've got a few British TV programs I watch over here.
Right. Are you anybody going to the movies anytime soon?
Nope.
Nobody wants to see us? Scott, you don't want to see us?
Going to the...
Scott,
I'm still up in the air about it.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
What did you say, Daniel?
I saw Captain Marvel on Footlocker. I couldn't see it at the movies because, like, you know, like town is like 30 minutes away. So I'm just like, you know, I'll just watch on Footlocker, and you know, it was pretty good. I like Captain Marvel.
Okay.
I mean, people online are saying it's SJW garbage. It's the same thing they said about Solo. They're like, oh, it's SJW garbage. You know, I think people are just throwing around that word all around because they think it's cool or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna read a comment from KP Starfleet. Arrow and Gotham, the two best DC shows. I loved Arrow. I'm behind with Arrow. I haven't watched Gotham, to tell you the truth. So I really have to watch that. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you like it, bro.
Yeah, I haven't watched Gotham since maybe the first season and maybe one or two episodes of the second.
Right. I mean, I understand what he's saying. It's like work to get caught up with things. But
okay, you know, let me say this. Okay? I'm not going to spoil anything, I promise. But
that's when you spoil shit.
No. We're just speculating here. Now, I've been watching YouTubers,
How could
right?
you speculate, though? If okay, please listen to me 1 second, please. Please
we're
understand.
just talking about the future, man.
You can't speculate if I have nothing to speculate because I didn't watch it. You're gonna ruin it for me, man.
We're just talking about the future of the show, where it could go. You know.
Let's talk about the future with Star Trek, okay?
Yeah.
The whole Section 31 thing is not happening right now. Okay?
But we don't know that. We can't say yes or no. We don't know that.
No, it is happening, but not right this second.
No, like maybe 2020 or 2021, you know.
That's what I just said. It's not happening right now.
Yeah.
Picard is happening right now. They're getting it together.
Start filming like next month.
Right. So again, I'm gonna watch Picard, definitely, 1,000,000%, before I would watch Discovery. I'm gonna watch the different Star Trek shows that they have coming on, and I'm gonna try to get caught up with Discovery.
Yeah.
Whether I like it or not.
Sorry, what? You know, theory you said a while ago, how, like, yeah, everyone's saying that. You know, I've heard a lot of YouTubers saying that, you know, First Contact created the Enterprise and Discovery timeline. You know, that's why everything looks different. It looks a little more advanced, right?
Right.
They're saying, now I'm hearing that it's possible that the Picard show could take place in the Enterprise Discovery timeline only in the future. But then he's going to go back. What?
Probably.
Yeah, but then it's gonna have some kind of connection with the First Contact because, like, I don't know, they say he's gonna go back in time, and you know we're gonna have that connection with First Contact because I don't know, just speculation.
Right.
You know, I think it's kind of cool if he does that. So this isn't our Picard, right? No, it's like
it's not. As far as I know, it's not the Picard.
Yeah, but you know what? You know the cool thing about timelines are? Okay. These timelines, both these timelines, the original timeline and the Enterprise timeline, it takes place in the same universe, right? It takes place in the same universe.
Well,
No, different timeline, same universe. It's like saying same planet, different neighborhoods.
no,
You know,
you can't have the same timeline in the same year. No.
no, two different timelines in the same universe.
No, we can't have that. It's a timeline is the whole entire universe according to that timeline. You can't have that in like it'll be explosion, like Big Bang. It exists on another plane or another whatever that can't be touched. Like you know what I'm saying?
Even the doctor said a universe is a complex.
But Doctor Who and Star Trek have two different laws of time and laws of space and laws of you can't adapt Doctor Who philosophy to Star Trek. Just like you can't adapt Star Wars to Star Trek. They have all their own rules, like you know. But look, here's the thing. I doubt we'll ever see our Picard again. I'm hoping it's good, but I have a feeling they're gonna do something I'm not happy with. Something
also, I read that the Picard show eventually will connect with the Kelvin timeline. Eventually, not now, but eventually, sometime down the road, it will connect. Because come on, I mean, think about it. It makes sense because the movies are not doing so well right now, as we know. They're not doing so well. From what I hear, they're losing money.
First of all, I'm going to stop you right there. First of all. I'm going to stop you right there with that bullshit. Right there. Okay? Don't tell me the movies ain't doing well because they were going to do another movie. Okay? It was because they were cheap and they wanted to cut their paycheck, which is why we don't have a movie. Not because don't go to the narrative that the movies are falling apart, they're doing bad. We've had movies where we had Star Trek 2 did excellent, Star Trek 3, Star Trek 4. We had a bomb like Star Trek 5, but then they came back and they did a 6 to finish it off, and then they did the Generations, and we had Next Generation movies that were clunkers too.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't tell me that they're going downhill, because I'm going to tell you right now, we had 2009 I liked a lot, okay? Great movie. I completely hated Into Darkness, which I thought was shit, but I liked Star Trek Beyond, and it made enough to do a sequel. You understand? It didn't fail. So don't do the narrative, like, don't repeat what other people are saying, because that's not the way it is. The way it is that as a business, it made enough money to make a sequel. That's not a failing thing. That's not, there's going to be a sequel. And not only was there going to be a sequel, there were going to be 2 sequels. There were going to be Quentin Tarantino's movie and a sequel to Star. And from what we understand, from what Zachary Quinto said, okay, Star Trek 4 is going to happen eventually.
Oh, please.
So don't tell me, don't start putting fake news out there that these movies are doing bad, because I'm gonna correct you.
No,
especially
I know.
with box office numbers.
Yeah,
bullshit.
I know.
It's bullshit. I know that there are YouTubers out there. Listen to me. I know there are YouTubers out there that they try to be thorough and they try to make it like to prove their arguments, but at the same time, to prove their arguments, there's a lot of bullshit that's thrown into there that you gotta sift through. Okay? And you gotta say, oh, wow, totally fucking lying about that one. Or they're totally, and that's the whole thing. It's like, I have an opinion too. Like, but I try to be open-minded where I'm not biased. So my open-mindedness is proven where I'm willing to review Discovery, even though I didn't like it.
Thrilled with it.
Okay? I'm still going to review it, and I'm not, that's the whole point. I went to see Captain Marvel thinking I was going to hate it, and I loved it. So, like, I'm open-minded. So the whole thing is like there's some people that are willing to push their agenda so much that they'll make 20 fucking videos a day to bash the shit out of like Discovery or this or that or this. I don't fucking need to do that because I don't watch it lately. So I don't, but when I watch, okay, like the comic book, I read the comic book, I fucking hate it, right? Different things I don't like, right? Talked about it on there, all right? Am I getting the next issue? Probably, but I want to see how it is, open-mindedness. But Like, some people just try to push their agenda so much and flood their channel so much where they try to warp your opinion, which anything you watch, you got to have your own opinion. Don't adapt anybody's opinion. Don't watch 5 videos and then you believe what they're saying when you're repeating it. Because a lot of times when you're sending me messages, and that's the one thing I can't stand is like you're copy and pasting what people are saying. We could talk about it on a cast. Like, I don't believe this bullshit half these people say. So like I have my own opinion about things. You know, don't get crazy about the Star Wars series you hear to and all this shit, because at the end of the day, none of that shit happens. There are a lot of sites out there, like Chris pointed out, that they try to get fucking build up because we're not getting anything with Star Wars right now. We're not getting a trailer, so they try to be like, oh shit, Darth Vader. What happens if he fucking turned bad? What if he stayed bad? It's like, no, asshole. The movie isn't about fucking Darth Vader. It's about fucking Rey and Finn. And like, stop. They're not gonna fucking do that. Stop. And even if they did as a reference, but it's not a Darth Vader movie. It's gonna be Star Wars Episode 9. So, you know, that's the thing. You got to sift through the garbage. It's okay to watch YouTubers, even if you don't like them. You want to see what they have to say, okay? But, you know. Okay, KP says they like Discovery. It's not perfect, but I've never seen a perfect show. Understandable. In Star Trek Online, the Kelvin timeline is an alternate universe like the Mirror universe. Yes. Kelvin Enterprise is an excellent redesign. Okay. What else? Is that it? That's it. Okay.
I hope we get a Star Trek 4, like maybe in 2021 or 2022. Like, you know, I'm fine with that.
Right.
I hope we do.
Did you guys see the trailer to Quentin Tarantino's movie?
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. How awesome was that?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Joe, didn't you say that the Quentin Tarantino one will be the next one? You said that one time in the last one of your last videos.
What is next one now? I don't know about now. Things change, but we're talking about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That looks great.
I haven't seen it. Like,
Ooh.
They just released a trailer today.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And it looks excellent. Also, I love the trailer to Toy Story 4 also.
Yeah, that
That's
looks
good
as well.
That is real good. And that's going to be, I guess.
That's the final one, isn't it? The great
Yeah.
Well, okay, wait. It is the final one with Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. But it's probably going to be rebooted at some point in time soon.
Well, if it's going to be a song with Tom Hanks and got his name, I think it'll be a great ending for him. Yeah,
I hope so. Let's see. Us is headed for a 45 to 50 million box office opening. Okay. There is talk now that. By the way, that whole Metropolis thing supposedly was scrapped.
Oh no!
With Lois and Lex being like lovers and like X-Files battling Superman's villain.
They shoved the stick in the
series to come out.
Thank God.
I'm going to have to reschedule my entire day and weeks for that.
But fear not, Scott, because Alfred, the TV show, is coming though anyway.
Oh God!
I never heard of Metropolis TV series.
Thank God.
Thank God, it's not happening. Okay, so Stranger Things trailer was awesome.
Oh yes.
How great! I love it that they're having like the 80s, the mall, like I love that shit. They did the little thing like Close Encounters, which like with the robots, that was cool.
Yes.
There's a lot of creatures this time. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I can't wait for Stranger Things. That's what you need to watch, Daniel. Stranger Things.
Yes, that was a good series.
Episode 9 of Star Wars is going to have a lot of Poe and Finn scenes. Well, they're a comedy act. It's pretty funny when they're together. But whoever says that they're gay, that's nonsense.
You think it's going to make a lot of money? Do you think it's going to make more money than Episode 7?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I first of all, I can't judge how it's gonna make unless I see a trailer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I don't see anything.
No,
I know, but judging by how like
the trailer to be dead on.
Yeah, there's like the Avengers. I'm oh my god, I'm so excited. You know, but they didn't reveal anything, which is fine. But that's gonna do like 2 billion, whatever. You know, easy. The Avengers Endgame, which I think is also a mistake, is for them to come out and say we're not doing any more Avengers movies. That's bullshit too, and that's stupid. Because you need an anchor. We've been talking about this over and over again. You can't just get everybody excited about, oh, there's Shang-Chi, there's Black Widow. You need an anchor. You need another Avengers, another Guardians. You can't just, or Thor or something. You can't just have these little movies. You got to have that big movie, you know?
Yeah.
And they're going to learn, unfortunately. They think that, you know, they're going to learn exactly what's going to happen when this stuff, you know, and then when the Eternals, if it doesn't do well, they're gonna be like, "Oh, why did this happen this way?" Oh, you know. So
don't remind me about the Eternals. My stomach's still not up for that.
If you never built them up to dramatic proportions in the comics for like 80 years, then you and now you're trying just to have a movie out there.
Yeah,
not gonna work. They killed them. What is that? Okay. They killed off the Eternals in 5 seconds in the Avengers. Like they got wiped out, and it's like, oh shit. So obviously they don't really care about the Eternals. So they want to bring it back on this thing. You know, they're all dead. So okay, unless they brought them back lately, which I don't think. I'm looking forward to John Wick 3.
Yeah.
Definitely. If there was an Angel reunion, I would watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
But the Buffy reboot, no. I think that got scrapped.
They tried that and I got bombed.
People got pissed, and that got scrapped in seconds.
Yeah.
Like just, you know. As far as Doctor Who goes, there isn't really news to do with Doctor Who.
Actually, I watched a video earlier. Someone's got seen pictures.
So I'm going to try to get one out, but there isn't really that much to hold the cast yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to scour it, but the fact that Jodie Whittaker's wearing a black coat or a dark coat, you can't do a cast based on that. That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody, she's wearing a dark coat. Thank you. Take care. Bye for now. It's like, okay. You know, you can't do a cast on that.
It's so form-fitting. It shows she's actually a winter, spring, summer, or fall. We have to cover that lineup. Oh, bite me.
Yeah, she's wearing a dark coat. She's going to Paris, and Bradley Walsh is in a suit, and so is Ryan. And I can't make a cast based on that because we can't even show the damn pictures either. Because people, let me tell you something. They were trying to show the picture with her coat, and everybody's like ready, like losing their shit, like take down channels, take down this. This is not fun anymore. Where you're trying to show stuff in Doctor Who, and it's like you're not allowed to show anything. It's really, let me tell you something, BBC. You're not helping things. You gotta let them show stuff. You can't make it like, oh, and then these people that take the pictures of it, they're like, they want money to show their picture. Like, really? It's a pup. Like, come on. Like, now you're trying to get money off of it too. Like, you can't just show pictures anymore, Doctor Who. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, we'll try in time to do real movies, but, you know, we can't really, you know.
We need something very concrete, don't we, Joe?
It's just, I'm not going to do a kiss. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Go to the exact things he was doing first season. So
go to the second. And I'm sorry, but if someone dies, you can't wish them happy birthday if they're gone. I hate that. I don't do that. Like, oh, happy birthday. No, they're gone. Yeah. They're not birthday anymore. They're dead. So like, I just like, oh, you know, I just can't stand that. It's like, what are you celebrating? The person's gone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just against that totally, you know. But, I mean, you can remember the person, you know, but with the birthdays, that's, you know, that I don't agree with. But anyway, yeah, so other than that.
It's my birthday on Tuesday.
Happy birthday. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 32 on Friday. I'm gonna go out with my mom.
Wow.
We're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna eat some Chinese. I'm gonna go probably get some DS9 seasons if I can find them.
Nice.
But definitely,
Nice,
I'm
good.
gonna get TOS, the complete series of TOS, definitely.
Okay.
Because I just that was really good. I loved it. And you know, if I can find DS9 too, I mean, you know, yeah, I love DS9.
You gotta get what you love. You gotta do what you love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta be happy.
I really, you know, I really hope we see. I really hope we see Avery Brooks come back as Cisco somewhere down the line. But I hear he doesn't like Star Trek and he doesn't want to come back.
I don't know. I know he was sick. I don't know about
What
that.
what he's sick?
I heard he was sick before. I don't know by now, but
Because you know what? Okay, think about it. When we first saw him, right? When we first saw him, remember that first episode we saw him where Picard took him to DS9, right?
yeah. But the thing is that the
No,
actor.
What I'm trying to say is he's young. He was younger than Patrick Stewart.
But young and old has nothing to do with it. If you got like diseases or something, it doesn't matter what age you are. You get knocked on your ass. I mean, you can't just go by that. So I have to look into. I have to see what's going on with him. But gonna try to do more reviews on my other channel, on channel 2. So check that out. Subscribe, Daniel, if you're not subscribed already.
What?
Channel 2 and channel 3. My second channel and third channel.
Okay, yeah, sure. I think I am.
And then I'm gonna try to play some more video games too. So
You got to give me the links for that because I can't find them on my own.
I'm gonna give you the links. Yes.
Yeah.
I should do that in the kiss. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye for now.